Slaki. Shalom. Shalom, Yasharala. Damn it, Slaki. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakotash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. It's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And in this quick lesson, we're just going to get into basically I guess you could say, the more that you endure in this truth, the more you're going to love the Lord, aka get closer to the Lord, be a better servant for the Lord. All right. And, I was just thinking, because, I was just doing a little bit of reading. I was just thinking about this right here. And the title says Parable of Two Debtors. All right. This is Luke chapter 7, verse 40. It says, and Yahushua answering said unto him, Simon, I have somewhat to say unto thee. And he said, Master, say on. All right. Verse 41 says, there was a certain creditor. Right, and before I keep going on, this is Yahushua speaking, by the way, in 41. All right, there was a certain creditor which had two debtors. The one owed 500 pence, and the other 50. And verse 42, it says, and when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. Tell me, therefore, which of them will love him most? All right. Verse 43, he says, Simon answered and said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave most. And he said unto him, thou hast rightly judged. All right. So it just kind of made me, meditate. Just kind of made me think about basically us. You got the apostles, the elders. All right. And you got us younger brothers. All right. Not to say that the Lord haven't been, forgiving us this whole time. But once you come into the truth and the realization of, like, basically you ain't shit, and then the Lord, then you'll do things, because Romans chapter 7, right? Verse 14 on down, right? The flesh, you go off because of the flesh, all right? It's like as you going off and the Lord continues to forgive you over and over and over, because you're still serving the Lord, and over, and you're trying, you're being sincere. So you're actually trying not to do that. Like, not trying not to go off, or at least not so much. Right? Guess what? That love towards Yahweh Shem Shai is going to grow more and more and more. Because, and the longer you stay in the truth, the more it's going to show because of the works that you're doing. Right? Brothers ain't got the title of officer or elders for nothing. No, they got it because what? The word they've been putting in through the power of Spirit Yahweh Shem Shai, ultimately showing that love, the ultimate love, which is what? Feeding the sheep, taking care of the sheep towards Yahweh Shem Shai. So the longer you endure this thing, the more your love grows, right? And everybody got a different lot. Not to say that because a brother's not an elder or an officer and they've been in for a little minute doesn't mean that they don't love the Lord or anything. Everybody got a certain lot. Right, but as you grow more and more and more, that's why it's a necessity for us to go off to bring the necessity of Yahushua. How can Yahushua show his love towards us if we never messed up? This is the way of him showing his love towards us, starting with the elect, right? Because the Lord got favorites, right? And his elect is his favorite, and the 2/3, hey, he still love them, but they're just not his favorite. That's why they're going to die on the side. So as you continue to go off, you repent, of course. Not saying, that means you just should be just going off and like, oh man, no. Of course, you're trying to offend less. Remember that, offending less. All right, trying to offend less. As you go off more and more and more, because you're gonna go off, you're gonna fall. What it says in Psalms, a just man falls 7 times, right? Which is just a complete amount. However many times you fall in your walk. Right? So you're going to continue to fall. And guess what? Every time you continue to get up, your love grows more and more for Yahweh Shem Shai. And I know it does that for me. And it's crazy because, I just read this. And I was like, dang, that makes sense. Of course, someone that forgave him more for like the more they have done, they're gonna love him more, right? So them times when you're like just basically on the streak of messing up, guess what, man? Your love is gonna grow for you. How about Sean Shai? If he decides to forgive you, right? You'll be like just because we all got our low moments, and these low moments are very, very, very necessary for our walk, right? The whole thing is necessary. Romans 8:28, all right? All things working good for those that love the Lord, right? So your love continues to grow more and more as you grow in this walk. Them times you fail, them times you feel pretty hard, times you feel like, man, I don't know about getting back up this time. I don't know if I can. I just keep, due to the flesh, of course, is building up your faith in the Lord as well as your love towards the Lord. And how you love the Lord? By keeping his commandments. Therefore, what? You're offending less. Showing that you fear Yahweh Bashem Shai. So as you grow more in this truth, as you fall more and more in this truth, your love is going to grow for the Lord. All right. And that's the only way it can increase in that fashion is by time. All right. Time has to go by for that, for you to increase more and more in the Lord in general. But it's just something, I kind of thought about, when I was reading this, he said, which one? I'm going to go back to verse 41. It says, there was a certain creditor which had two debtors. The one owed 500 pence and the other 50. And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. Tell me, therefore, which of them will love him most. All right. And it's obviously, Simon answers the 50. Not 50. Dang, that was saying 500. Right. Because he forgave him for more. So as you fall more and more through this truth, guess what? You're going to love the Lord more and more as well. Not to say that another brother don't love the Lord either. It's really going to be shown more in your works, But anyway, that's all I really had on my spirit. Lord willing, I was edified. I mean it all by saying Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yeshua.